whispered logic puzzles. Thank you for joining me. I'm Andrea, and I'm going to play some Kakuro. Okay. A 3 is made from 1 and a 2. This is an 11 in 2 digits, so the 1 can't be here, so this is a 2. And here's a 1. And then to make an 11, I've got a 2 and a 9. And to make the 17 in 2 digits, I have a 9 and an 8. Okay. There's another 3 in 2 digits, which is a 1 and a 2. There's already a 1 in this row. So this is 2 and 1. 9 would be made from 1 and 8. Here's a 4, which is made of 1 and 3. There's already a 1 in this row. So this is a 3. And this is a 1. And 8 will be made of 1 and 7. And 16 will be made of 7 and 9. 23 is made of 9, 8, and 6. There's already a 9 and an 8 in this row. So this will be 6. 3 again is 1 and 2. And 11 is right here, so this has to be a 2. And this will be the 1. And then the 11 will be 2 and 9. And for the 23, I'll have 9, 8, and 6. So 8 plus 1 is 9. To get 18, I need another 9, so I'll put that right here. 17 is made of 9 and 8, 1, 2 digits. And here's a 17 again, which is 8 and 9. When I come back up here, 7 and 3 digits is made of 1, 2, and 4. There's already a 1 and 2 in this row, so this is 4. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Won't have a 5, we have 6. This is a 7 then. Okay, so down here this will be either 1 or 2. And this will be 1 or 2. 34 would be 9, 8, 7, 6, and 4. Well, let's come down here. The 16 will be made of 7 and 9. There's already a 7 in this column. So this is 9. Oops. 9. And this is a 7. And then this 16 again, 7 and 9. Okay, so we have 9, 8, 7. So we have 6 and 4. The 4 has to be in the row to make 5, so the 4 will be here. That puts a 6 here. 6 and 2 make 8. And this is now a 1. Okay, 23 is 9, 8, and 6. Let's see. 4 is 1 and 3. If this was a 1, I'd have to make 19 in 2 digits, which I can't. So this is the 3. And this is the 1. So 9 plus 3 is 12. I need another 8 to make 20. And 1 plus 9 is 10. 23 in 3 digits is 9, 8, and 6. Okay. 16 is made of 7 and 9. Okay. So I've got an interesting layout again. Kind of reminds me of up here. There's a 16 here and a 16 here, so there'll ultimately be a 7 and a 9 in these. There's a 3 here and a 3 here, so these will be the 1 and 2. There's a 4, which means this is the 3, because I already have a 1 and a 2 over this is 1. Now 8 is made of 1 and 7. And the 16 is 7 and 9. Now I can go to this 16 and put the 7. And I'll put the 9 here. 11 is made of 9 and 2. 3 is made of 2 and 1. And this 3, I know I've got the 2 in this row now. And this is 1. Now 8 is made of 1 and 7. Let's see this 34 again. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 4. Let's see. 24 will be 9, 8, and 7. This row I already have a 9 and a 7, so this is 8. 17 is made of 8 and 9. I've already got an 8 in this column. So this is a 9. This is 8. And then to finish the 24, I'll put a 7 here. 7 plus 6 makes 13, so I'll put the 6 here. And now I know this is the 4. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, 24 is 9, 8, and 7. To make the 8, this has to be the 7. Then the 4 is 1 and 3, but okay, to make 8, we'll get 7 and 1. And then this is the 3. Oh, I'm sorry, I pushed the wrong button. I don't know why. Okay, so 12. I've already got 3, so I need to make a 9 out of this and this. Well, this will be an 8 or a 9, so I know that this has to be 8. Which makes this a 9. Okay, and then 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 1 is 12. And 3 is made of 1 and 2. Over here I've got a 10, which will be made of 9 and 1. And the 3 is made of 1 and 2. Okay, the 4 is made of 1 and 3. I can't use the 3 and the 6 because that would be 2 3s. So this is a 1. This is a 3. And then to make a 6, I've got 1 and 5. And to make 4, I've got 3 and 1. 8, 3, 1, 3. Okay, this 12. This column is made of a 4, so it's 1 and 3. This column is made of a 4, so it's 1 and 3. So these two combine to make 4. I need another 8 to make the 12, so the 8 goes here. And 24 is made of 9, 8, 7. So if this was 7 or 9, to make this 12, if this was 7, this would have to be 5. That won't work, so this has to be the 9, which makes this the 7. Then to get 12, I have 9 and 3. And to get 4, I have 3 and 1. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 3 is 12. And to get 4, I have 1 and 3. To get 15 off 7 and 8. And then 8 plus 9 makes 17. And this is another version of 17. I've already got a 9, so these two digits have to add up to make 8. This 3 will be 1 or 2. Let's put that in there. And right there. Okay, if this is 2, this would be 6. And if this is 1, this would be 7. Okay, right here, 16 is made of 7 and 9. 17 is made of 8 and 9, so this is a 9, which makes this the 7, and this the 8, and then to get 13, I'll have 8 and 5. Since I have a 7 in this column, I now know this is 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. I'll add 2 more to get 17. And then I have the 2, so that turns this into 1. The 6 is made of 1, 2, and 3. is 2 or 3. Just looking, if I had this as, well, this is 1. If this was 2, they would add up to 3, and this would have to be a 10. So this has to be a 3. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 9 will make 13. Okay, so in this 6, this top square is in the row of a 2 and the column of a 3. So this is 1, and this is 2. Now in this row, 1 takes us down to 10, 2 takes us down to 8, so this is an 8. So 9, 8, 7, 6, which makes 30, 5, which makes 35, another 3 will make 38. Okay. Come back over here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 22, I believe is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. Okay, so the 4 is made of 1 and 3. So that could be a 1 or a 3. That could be a 1 or a 3. The 23 is made of 6, 8, and 9. It cannot be a 9 here because I couldn't make this row 10, and it can't be an 8. So this is going to be the 6, which means this will also be a 1 or a 3, but there's a 1 in the column. So this goes a 3. That makes us a 1, and I know this is a 3. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus another 7 will make 12. Okay, this column, I now have 8 or 9. If this was 9, this would be 2. If this is 8, this would need to be 3. So this is 9. And that gives me a 2 here. So this will be 8 to make not the 23. And then 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 4 is 13. And we finished the next one. Okay, let's go to level 24. Okay. 16 is made of 8 or 9. I mean 7 and 9. If this was a 9, I couldn't get this 10, so this will be 7. This will be 9. To get this 10 will be 9 and 1. And to get the 4 will be 1 and 3. Here's another 4 and a column beside it, so I know this is the 1 because there's already a 3 in the row. This is 3, and now this row is 4. So 3 and 1. Okay, in this row, it's 4 digits to make 16. I already have a 3 and a 1, which makes 4, so now I need to make another 12. 29 is made of 9, 8, 7, and 5. Let's see. This 16 is made of 7 or 9. 23 is made out of 9, 8, and 6. So this has to be the 9. And this will be the 7. Okay, and this will be 8 or 6. Then to make 11, if this is 8, this would be 3. But it can't be because the 29 doesn't have a 3 in it, so this has to be 6. Which makes this a 5. Okay, 23 is 9, 8, and 6, so this is an 8. 23, so 29 is 9, 8, 7, 5. There's already an 8 in this row and a 7 in this column, so this is the 9. Which puts the 8 right here. Now this row to make 19. 9 plus 2 is 17, plus 2 more is 19. Now this row to make 16. 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 1 is 12. So I need another 4 to make 16. Then 10 is made of 1, 2, 3, and 4, so I'll put the 3 right here. 29 will be 9, 8, 7, and 5. This row it makes a 6, so the 5 has to be right down here. is a 3, which is made of 1 or 2. So, in this row, this is a 9. If this was a 2, this would be 7. If this is a 1, this would be 8. Okay, and this row is making 13, so I already have 3. Let's take that off so to make a 10. If this is a 2, this would be 8. If this was a 1, this would be 9. Okay, and down here, to make that 6, I've got 5 and 1. Then to make the 3, I've got 1 and 2. This row is 19, but subtract the 2 and I've got a 17. 17 and 2 digits is 9 and 8. This column is 16 and 2 digits, which is 7 and 9, so the 9 goes right here. I'll put the 7 there, but then the 8 goes over here. Now that I have an 8 in this column, I know this is 7 and this is 9. So back up here, 9 plus 3 is 12, plus another 1 is 13. And 3 is made of 1 and 2. Over here, 16 is made of 7 and 9. And then the 17 is made of 9 and 8. Alright. 4 is made of 1 and 3. And this 4 is made of 1 and 3. This 30 will be 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's see. The 6 will be made of 1, 2, and 3. Okay. It can't be a 1 here because this is 11. So this is 2 or 3. So if this is 3, then this would be an 8. If this was 2, this would be a 9. Now I got up to 8. If this is 3, this would be 5. If this was 2, this would be 6. If this is 1, this would be 7. But the 30 is made of 9, 8, 7, 6. So let's get rid of this 5 and get rid of this 3. And I'm just thinking here, the minimum, okay, this is 9. If this was a 1 and a 2, then I'd still have 6 more to make here. So 6 is the largest digit I could have here. This is 9, 8, 7, 6, which means this has to be a 6. That means this is a 1 or a 2. So I'll take off the 3. And now I know this is a 1 or a 2, and this is a 1 or a 2. So this is the 3. And then to make the 11, I'll have 3 plus 8. And since I've already used a 6 in this column, this is 7. 7 plus 1 makes 8. And 3 plus 1 plus 2 makes 6. This 9 is made of 6 plus 2, which is 8, plus another 1. And now I can go up here and see that this one's now a 3, since there's a 1 in the column. And then this row, that means this is a 1, and then this here is the 3. A 10 is made of 1, 2, 3, and 4, so this is either 2 or 4. This is 2 or 4. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need another 11 over here. If this was 2, this would be 9. If this was 4, this would be 7. That can't work. So this is 9, and this is 2. And then I know this up here is 4. Oh, I don't know why I'm clicking the wrong buttons there. Okay, 4. Alright, let's come back up here. In this row, 10 is made of 7, and then another 3. So these will be 1 or 2. 1 or 2 right there, and 1 or 2 right there. This 3 is made of 1 or 2. this is 2, this will be 5. If this is 1, this will be 6. Now 11 in 4 digits is 1, 2, 3, and 5. So this has to be the 5, which I add to 2 to make 7. And then to get the 3, I have 2 and 1. And then for the 10, I've got 7 plus 1 is 8 plus 2 is 10. So I now have either a 1 or a 3 here. But to make 12 in 2 digits, this has to be a 3. That puts the 1 right here. And now since this is a 3, this is a 9 to make the 12. And then 17 is made of 8 and 9, so this is an 8. And that was pretty cool too. That one took a little bit longer, it looks like. Well, let's do one last Kakuro puzzle. Okay, 17 is made of 8 and 9, 16 is made of 7 and 9, so they share the 9. And then to make the 17, I have 9 and 8. To make this 17, I have 8 and 9. To make this 16, I have 9 and 7. 9 plus 7 is 16. I need to add 3 to make this 19. Okay, to make 16 in 5 digits will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. This row, 15 in 2 digits, is combines there, so this is the 6. Because anything lower than that, and this will be a 2-digit number. 6 plus 9 makes 15. And 35 will be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's see. 17 is made of 8 and 9. There's a 9 in this column. So this is 8. That makes this a 9. 17 is made of 8 and 9, so this is an 8. And this 16, I have 8, so these need to add up to another 8. I'll go a little further and see if I can narrow it down. Okay, 17 is made of 8 and 9. For this 15, if this is 9, this will be 6. And for this 15, if this is 8, this will be 7. Both of those would work with the 35, so we're going to leave those there. 17 again is made of 8 and 9. And so this row, since an 8 or a 9 is here and an 8 or a 9 is here, these two added together make 17. So this needs to be a 5 to make 22. Okay, so this is going to be a 7 or a 6. Okay, if this is an 8 and this is a 7, we'll have 15, and that would make this a 1. And if this is an 8 and this is a 6, we'll have 14, and that would make this a 2. Okay, I come over here. A 4 is made of 1 and 3. So do that there and there. 16 is made of 7 and 9. But I just noticed if this was a 9, then to make it 11, this would have to be a 1 and this would have to be a 1. So this is a 7 and this is a 9. And now I need 4, which is made of a 1 and a 3, so that's a 1 or a 3 and that's a 1 or a 3. Okay, and in this row I have a 9 already, so this is an 8. And that makes this a 9, which makes this an 8. Makes this a 9. And then to get 15, this is a 6. And that makes this a 7. 8 plus 7 is 15, plus 1 is 16. Okay. And 9 plus 8 is 17. So I need 5. So this will be either a 2 makes this a 1. So 2 plus 9 makes 11. And then to get 16, I'll be 9 and 7. And then I have 11. I have 7 plus 1 is 8. That makes this a 3 to make 11. And then I look up here, and since I've got a 3 in this column, this is a 1, which makes this a 3. And then I know this is a 1. So 9 plus 8 plus 1 is 18, plus 4 to make 22. 16 in 5 digits is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. I have 1, 3, 4, so I need 2 and 6. A 3 is made of 1 and 2, so the 2 goes right here. And this is a 1 to make 3, and the 6 will be right here. Okay. 17 is made of 8 and 9. And for 15, if this is a 9, this would be a 6. And if this was an 8, this would be a 7. But here's another 16 in 5 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So this has to be the 6. And that makes this the 9. And then I know this is the 8. So to make 18, 8 plus 6 is 14. This will be a 4 to make 18. Okay, so I don't have 2 or 3. This 3 is made of 1 and 2. There's already a 2 in this column, or 1 in this column. So this is the 2. And then to make the 16, I know this is the 3. And this row to make the 3, there's 2 and 1. And in this column to make the 3, I have 1 and 2. Okay, this row is 12. I have 2 and 3, which makes 5. So another 7 will give me 12. And then this column to make 16, I need 7 and 9. 17 is made of 8 and 9 when it's 2 digits. There's already a 9 in this row, so this is 8. And the 9 goes right here. Okay, in this row, I need 20. I have a 9 and an 8, which makes 17. So that means these 2 digits will be 1 and 2. In this column, there's already a 1, so this is the 2. And that makes this the 1. And then to make 3, I need 1 and 2. Okay, the 15, I have 9 plus 2, which is 11. So I need 4 to make 15. And there we did it. Well, that was fun.